We got V-Bucks today, 35 of them available in Canny. If you guys want to queue this mission while the rest of the video plays on, you are more than welcome to. And yeah, there's also new stuff in BR, so we're going to head over there right away. I have been absent the past few days. My social life has picked up. I am sorry. It's going to get busier, but I'm here today. So I don't know what has come out in the last few days. I don't check up when I don't make my dailies, so for those of you who have been using my code in the meantime, I really appreciate it, but we could talk about the new stuff now. So the Squadron Leader bundle is here. This is Epic's thing where they're just releasing, you know, cheaper skins than usual, kinda. Not this one exactly, but, you know, in their own little bundles. And if you're interested in picking it up, it's available. If you want to support me with your checkout, feel free to use code Mista. And up here, I did scroll past it. There are not one, but two new emotes with copyrighted music as usual. So I can't share the audio, but it's there if you want it. And if you know the song or the dance, you guys want to pick it up, it is available here today. So yeah, those are both available now. And then there's also more. So again, I don't know what's come out in the past few days. You'll know what's new if you're interested in buying, but there you go. A couple of new songs here today as well. And I'll scroll through this a bit more slowly here. Lara Croft came back around, and I saw the Mandalorian stuff is here as well. A lot of new shoes are coming around, and new wheels is what I want to show. The grappler wheels, very colorful, very fun. They look like Iron Man color scheme, so they even got the metallic sheen. So if you're interested in that, they are available. And I think that's it for stuff that's brand new today. Again, thank you everybody. If you want to be featured on the channel using my code, I have to go back to the 19th. You can ping me in Discord using code Mista, or Tomatech out here supporting Cav. Yeah, so I've been supporting Archer forever, but Cav, the owner, sole programmer of Fortnite DB, has his code FDB, and he's been looking for some help getting the bills paid this year, so I was happy to support him. I also have the donation links in the description nowadays, so if you want to support Fortnite DB, there it is. He also made me a brand new to-do list feature, which is so useful. I used to go through all the missions by hand with the aid of Fortnite DB, and I would handwrite notes for all the different missions I wanted to mention in the video. Now I can just make a little to-do list, and this is great for you guys as well. If you guys want to get home from school or work, or maybe you're just chilling on a weekend and you want to play some Save the World, you could go through here and just hit plus on every single mission you want to do, and you could just make yourself a to-do list. It's really clean. It's a nice feature that I was able to, you know, request, and he seemed to be interested in adding it. So thank you, Cav. I've been going to use his code for a little bit as I spend 0 V-Bucks, but it's the thought that counts. Okay, thank you everybody. Again, if you want to be featured, you can ping me in here using code Mista. And was that actually Cav himself who got the ping? I know he's in Minerva, so oh, that's Jack. All right, so I don't know if he gets pings in other servers, but he does have his own server. The Fortnite DB server is somewhere. I'm in it and I can't see it on the left hand side, but regardless, there is a server that exists. And apparently me buying something with this code was very gratifying. I'm glad you could enjoy it. Considering you keep sending me 10 screenshots at a time, I can imagine you like buying stuff in BR, and I appreciate you using code Mista. I really appreciate it. It goes a long way. Jack, thank you. Spent a shit ton of V-Bucks and is apparently my twin. News to me, but you know what? Hey, I'm sure anybody would be happy to be my twin. All right, let's move on to not save the world, but we got like 4 or 5 days of jokes to get through, so let's crack it. Oh God, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. That pun is ass. Get it? Okay, all right. I have so many reasons to love you. Aww. See, this is what I was talking about. You guys thought, oh, it's Valentine's Day because so many of these jokes are so flirty. I don't know why they're so flirty, but you got me wanting more. It's pretty good, right? Tease the day. I don't even know what that means. Oh, seize the day? That barely works. That barely works. Why not like an alphabet? Okay, anyway. All right. When your girlfriend, yeah, I wish, comes home in a white suit covered in bee stings and smells like honey, you know she's a keeper. What should you do when there's a deer running next to you, a lion pursuing you? You know the joke is forcing a pun. And a pony fleeing from you. Exit the carousel. Why am I thinking merry-go-round? I went for a job interview as a blacksmith yesterday. The interviewer asked me if I had ever shoed a horse. I replied, no, but I once told a donkey to skedaddle. Shooed? Like, shoo, get away. Oh, this one's for fucking nerds. All right. F, in parentheses X, walks into a bar. The bartender says, sorry, we don't cater for functions. That's right, says FX. I don't want to drink and derive after all. The next day, FX walks into the bar again, and the bartender says, listen, nobody likes a derivative joke. Oh my god, I hate so much about this. That's so bad. That's so bad. We all have that person in our life we could screenshot and send that to. I can think of 2 off the top of my head. All right. In Save the World, we got Super Melee Llamas available today. I never recommend buying these because while the base game melees in this game are pretty strong, they're available in regular missions all the time, and I don't think they're worth 1,000 X-ray tickets. So, yeah. Now, since Fortnite has made queuing these missions ridiculously easy just by clicking the button, I'm just going to go through the 4Xs by hand. All right, so Ranger Deadeye, great commander. Even purple, you can put him in support or the lead. Really, really good hero to have. 4X reperk in the 58-4 player. Any 4Xs over here? Because I could go through these prior to recording, but 4X reperk, it's in the 82-4 play. It's just so much quicker this way. Then we got our first double legendary mission. These weapons are decently strong. If you wanted to run it and recycle them, you could. Neon Scythe is a good melee. Riptide's a pretty decent SMG, as stated, but yeah. Fortnite DB number 1, or what? Fortnite DB. Llama Token, 1 out of 3 in the 94 zone. I guess when you've got it on the mind. And the gas trap in the 94 zone as well. Decent ceiling trap. It works. It's one of the top 4 ceiling traps in the game. Someone will get that. 4X reperk, nope. 4X Eye of the Storm in the 108-4 player. It's been a while, you guys. It's been a while. And then we got 4X perk up in the 124-4 player, along with Legendary Survivor number 1 out of 3 available today. And we've got the other one somewhere around here. There we go. Legendary Survivor number 2 out of 3. One of the reasons, I said this in my previous video, that I wanted this to-do list feature is because the actual mission type is something that did not get translated into my handwritten notes. Just the power level is all I used. And normally, my substantial brain power was enough, but also more often than not, I would get confused. So now that I can actually glance up and see that the upgrade llama token in the 76 zone is actually in a survivor's mission, and I don't need to look at every other mission first on camera before I find it, I can quickly and efficiently show you that this is the 2nd out of 3 upgrade llama tokens available today. 4X Eye of the Storm in the 82-4 player, then the 94 zone is packed, so 4X Eye of the Storm in the 88-4 player, then the 94 zone is packed. Tank Penny raises your hardware damage, not crit rating. Yeah, it hasn't been that long. Very decent hero to have. I put her in my thumbnail because she's really decent for the Storm King fight. Hardwares are good against the Horn, so yeah. Double legendary item mission. Neon Scythe still as good as it was earlier. Nailer's fine. It's great for puns. Nailer, I hardly know her, but you can recycle it and still use the pun. Husk Stomper, the 94 zone. Great crit hits cause an explosion weapon. I highly recommend using it. Commando Spitfire, one of the best heroes in the entire game, just because Minigun is nuts. Minigun is very, very good, and he reduces the cooldown substantially. So yeah. Urban Assault, a little less exciting. Couple of regular weapons over here. Nothing worth noting. I wanted to move to the 108 zone just briefly. Controller Harper is really important for decoy builds. They are better than you might think, and she is there if you've been missing that component. 4X perk up in the 108-4 player. Then we got the 116 zone. Once again, only mentioning this because Fortnite DB makes it easy enough because you can actually see what type of legendary survivor it is. So this one's an inventor. If you made it to the 116 zones and a legendary inventor helps your squads, it's there. For the one of you out there, comment down below. 4X perk up, legendary perk up in the 116-4 player. Then we got 4X Eye of the Storm in the 124-4 player. I instinctively looked at the wrong screen. This is so smooth. I love it. Legendary Survivor number 3 out of 3 available today, and the last upgrade llama token is in Canny. 4X perk up in the 132-4 player, so that was the last survivor. And then the 160s are, let's see today, I'll give it like a 3 out of 5. Harsh modifiers on the evac, but it is Eye of the Storm if you need it. Easy modifiers on the Ride the Lightning, and easy on the Retrieve the Data. So if you want Lightning in a Bottle or perk up, these are awesome missions. I did miss the weekly, I know. I have been getting home at like midnight, and I told you guys I was going to take it easier on my brain to skip these dailies when I'm going to be super duper late. So it's a weapon supercharger this week. I'm finding out live. But if you wanted to grind that, you could run these missions 10 times. Any one mission 10 times. So yeah, I have 2 notes for Canny, but we can check the 4Xs as we go. Yep, 4X perk up in the 58-4 player. Farmer's Glory in the 58 zone. Critics cause an explosion. It is very strong. It's a very decent melee. Highly recommend checking it out if you've never done so before. Then I'm looking for an evac. Oh, God. Llama token in the 70 zone, number 3 out of 3. This makes my job so much easier. And the V-Bucks, I showed them over here in the beginning of the video. It's just so nice to know it's in, and it just narrows it down so much. I love it. Thank you, Cam, for this feature. I figured it'd be kind of easy because he already had like a sorting function of kinds, I think, on the website, and just giving us a manual way to move them around is so good. Has anybody in the past few days since I announced this actually use this feature for their own sessions, because I feel like that'd be fun. That would keep me on track and give me like a little to-do list. If I knew I was gonna run randomly like all these missions, you know, you run the V-Bucks, check. You go get the Survivor, check. You know, oh, I want to go get that Nailer and the Neon Sights just to recycle for weapon designs, check, 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 check. Does anybody do that? Has that been used yet? Because I think it's kind of a nice thing, and it's kind of cool. All right. I'm back for like a day or two, but I'm not saying no to social events. And dude, everything is like right at Fortnite shop. For me, it's like 7 p.m. CST for Fortnite. So everything I seem to get up to is like 5, 6, 7, 8 p.m. And I get home at like midnight a lot. And the last thing I want to do when I'm already past my bedtime is wake back up for a video. I've just been skipping it. So, and I want to stay present at events, so I'm not trying to procure a guest. And I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't abandoned you, but I'm here. Hello. And I'm also leaving now. So goodbye.